The outlook for Argentina 2017, it looks pretty good from our standpoint of view. We have been supporting Argentina since many years ago, but mostly since this government took place. We feel that this is a ship with a very good captain and a very good crew heading to the right port. It's not going to be a straight line, it's going to be a bumpy road, but so far there's a lot of credibility in a very short period of time, built with the international investor community and mainly with the international financial community across the world. Well, investors want to see that there is the politics and the policies and the strategy that they're implementing is a long-term strategy and not just something that will change if the political scenario will change in the new elections. So what they want to see is continuity, and they want to see a predictable strategy that they have no surprises. HSBC has been very committed to this country in the last couple of months. We demonstrated by participating in the central bank financing to free the exchange rate. And also we have been participating in all the sovereign bonds transactions and also in the main provinces as well. The landmark transaction that we did a couple of months ago for Argentina, for me particularly, was very emotional to see Argentina after 15 years coming back to the market. I think it was a great demonstration of the confidence that the global investor community has in Argentina right now. The expectation of Argentina raising a 10-year benchmark was around 8 to 8.5%. They were able to actually squeeze the price to 7.5. They received over 2,000 orders from investors and over $70 billion of demand. So that by itself is a huge demonstration of confidence and trust. What they need to do moving forward is actually to continue improving their ratings, to continue the dialogue with the investor community, and actually to be predictable in the strategy that they have moving forward. I think the standard deal clearly was the benchmark deal, that they wanted to raise $15 billion. It was crucial for Argentina to do this deal well and to open themselves to the international capital markets and basically to pay the debt they have with the holdouts. Also what we saw is the acceptance by the investor community of financing through the capital markets most of the main provinces of Argentina. We were lucky to HSBC to participate in most of them. We saw YPF coming to the market. We were also very lucky and very proud to take them to the market with this new environment. What we need to see from Argentina is more projects, especially coming from the corporate sector. We need the corporate to be much more active. We need slightly to see that there is a development, also an alternative in the local capital markets. The local capital market, which is a smaller market, will be much more beneficiary for the medium and small companies. The highlight for HSBC for the Americas, and not only for HSBC, I will say for the international community, was Argentina. To see Argentina after 15 years coming back, and what that means for the Argentinians and the financial community. Argentina used to be huge component of the emerging market bond index with over 20% of participation. It was the most active country in terms of capital market financing in the 90s, and suddenly be quiet for 15 years. This generates a lot of attention. Argentina also, in terms of FDI, was at some point one of the two largest FDI countries in terms of percentage for Latin America, with over 20%, and then it went down to 5% and 3% in average in the last 15 years. So with Brazil being over 40%, sometimes 38%, you see that there is a huge gap that Argentina needs to catch up, and this is a perception of all the investors and the banks that there is a lot of expectations and opportunities in Argentina that we see coming forward.